Good morning, good morning. I'm Laurie, the Thrifty Picker, and welcome to the morning mug and what I sold on eBay. Let me go over here and go to open the chat. Come on. Hopefully I don't have any internet issues. Still having problems. Oh, making sure this is muted, and it is. So, all right. A couple minutes for people to come in. You know, wasn't on yesterday, of course, because I didn't sell anything, so nothing to talk about. Let's give them nothing to talk about. Oh, hope everybody's had some good sales with eBay. Mine's been slow, but that's okay. I did have a sale, and it was a fairly decent one. Fairly decent to me. Any sales better than no sales, so which I expect sales to be picking up because I got plenty to list. I was working on those yesterday. But yeah, if you remember my haul video, I'm going to show you what I sold. If you remember, I picked this up Monday. This is the Scrabble Express electronic handheld game, and I paid 58 cents for it. It sold yesterday for $39.99 plus shipping, because for one, it's new in the pack, and so that's something to keep your eye out for, or especially this one here. But any handheld electronic games that's new, it's a good idea to pick those up. Which I've been selling electronic handheld games every time I find them, whether they're new or open, as long as they work good and the buttons aren't sticking or anything like that. But that's the only thing I sold. I listed it yesterday, probably. Good morning, Shantae. I listed it yesterday, probably around 1 o'clock, and by 3:30, 4 o'clock, it sold for $39.99. And like I said, I had just picked this up Monday. It was in my morning or my haul video for that day. So that'd be a good bolo right there. New in the pack's better, of course. But I'm not complaining. It was a sale. It's a good sale. It's the only thing I sold. But like I said, any sale's better than no sales, which yesterday I didn't have any. So, but I hope everybody else's sales are doing good. What'd you find, Shantae? I sell all kinds of different ones, especially the ones by Radica. The big screen solitaire and the big screen Sudoku do pretty good. Big screen blackjack, poker, draw poker, and all that. This one's actually going to Shreveport, Louisiana. And I hope I don't have a problem with the buyer, because they messaged me and said, please package well so it doesn't get broke. So I'm going to package it well. Like I said, I can pack a raw egg and send it to California and it not get broke. So that's not going to get broke. So usually when somebody sends me a message like that, it should still do pretty good as long as your buttons are as long as it's good and clean. And I usually take an alcohol swab and clean it real good, because sometimes the buttons get stuck on the electronic games because people play them so much, and the oils from their fingers and stuff, they get down in there. As long as they're, it's in really good condition, it should sell. I do too. I hate, it's usually a red flag for me, and it's like ding, 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 ding. We might have a problem here, but I might even go as far as, recording myself packaging it, showing that it's in perfect condition, and that, hey, I've got proof that it left here in one piece. So, because sometimes you get those buyers that they have one and they're wanting to switch it out. So hopefully this isn't the case. Hopefully it's just a paranoid buyer or somebody who's had issues in the past with those that don't package them that well. But that's usually what I'm known for, is my packaging. Most of my feedback is about how well I package stuff. So, which, that's a plus for me, considering I, spend all those years in manufacturing, building custom crates, boxes, whatever. So, but yeah, I can pretty much package anything and it get to where it's going. I've only had one issue, and I think it was a buyer pulling a switcheroo on a microwave turntable plate. And I'm like, there's no way I could have dropped that from a 10-story building and it not have broken. So I think it was one of those switcheroo cases, but it's your word against theirs, their word against yours, blah, blah, blah. So why try to fight it? I just took the return, and told them to keep it, do whatever they want with it. It was only, I didn't pay anything for it, and they paid for shipping at that point. So, and that was probably back in 2014. You had one the other day that specified how allergic they are to scents and how the item needed no scents. I was thinking to myself that they probably shouldn't buy used clothes. Exactly. Because, you can't, some clothes are going to have some sort of scent to them, unless you wash them in like that Hunter stuff, the no scent Hunter's laundry detergent, which I do have some. My son had left it here, so yeah. But yeah, that no scent Hunter's laundry detergent is good. My son washed his clothes in it all the time when he'd go hunting. So, and there is no scent. It gets them clean, and there's no scent. So, that's always an option. It's a little pricey, but if you have a Dick's Sporting Goods or Cabela's or Bass Pro, I think even Walmart might carry it. You might consider that. No, I've heard Valerie talk about Trugether on her show. Have not looked into it yet. I do have a few things on Poshmark, but I really don't have time to sit there and share everything. So, and then Jessica on Mama J, she was telling me to share just my store, or my I guess you would call that your store, and to all the people who follow you. And she says she does really well with just sharing her store to the ones that follow her, and then I guess they share it. So let them do the work. So, but I am going to look into Trugether, because I'm also looking for other options, platforms to sell on, to help move things quicker. So, fishing and picking, do you sell on Trugether? And if so, how well do you do? Now, I do sell stuff on Let Go, but it's usually larger items that we get off the pallets that I don't want to have to ship because they're large. And, normally when they go, and Shantae knows, or, not Shantae. Oh no, Shantae, you're in California. I just know that I got people that buy off of my quarter auction, and some of them live out west, in California, and their shipping is ridiculous out there, and I feel bad having to ship large items and charge that much. So, it's ridiculous what you guys have to pay out there. I signed up, but not correctly. Oh, yeah, I haven't. Is it a free service? I didn't know if it's, like I said, I've never. Okay, you're in Tennessee. So many people bought from different areas. I don't know who's where. It might have been Martha was out in California, and I try to find the cheapest way possible to send out there from the quarter auction. So I try to find the cheapest route, period, because I think it's highway robbery basically to ship stuff. I think it'd be cheaper to drive it there sometimes. Yeah, it actually snowed. We have snow and black ice. I mean, it is terrible here. Teresa called me on her way to work, and she about slid through into a fence. Um, she said she didn't realize that there was black ice, and I didn't know because didn't have the news on yet. I knew it snowed, and I went out and swept the porch off for my dogs, and it was just like real powdery, so I didn't think nothing of it. There's no wetness underneath it, nothing. It's just like a dry, powdery snow. I don't know if snow can be dry, but you know what I mean. Morning, Anissa. And she said there was cars off the road all over her, all around her going off the road. There's we got a couple of shutdowns here in Cincinnati for 275 shut down. 75 is shut down north of here because of accidents, black ice. It's ridiculous. So I turned the news on. I was talking to her as she drove to work because she's got an hour drive, and she said there's cars everywhere. I was like, what? I said, I turned on the news. It's like, oh my goodness, there's black ice everywhere. So, what do you mean by syncing? Are you syncing? Does it sync up with your eBay? Sync up with your phone as far as Truegether? Like I said, I haven't looked into it yet, so I don't know. Oh. Yeah, it's and now the sun's coming out, so I mean, it's like, welcome to Ohio. You can wear flip flops one day and snow boots the next, and that's no joke. I mean, Mother Nature is like menopausal in this area, bipolar menopausal. She don't know what the heck's going on. She's having hot flashes one day and cold the next. It's ridiculous. How's my sound? Is it garbly or anything? I shut my door because I got my little heater on. I know, it was ridiculous. And then the day before that, it was like 60-some degrees. I'm like, oh my goodness. I got my truck back yesterday. We had taken it, had to have it towed to Firestone because it went and put I drove it Monday, went out Tuesday to start it, to move it. And yeah, went out Tuesday to move it because the wind was blowing, and I don't like keeping it underneath this tree we have. We have a big poplar tree out front, and it drops limbs like crazy, and I didn't want it smashing my windshield or nothing. So I went out to move it, and it wouldn't start. I'm like, what the hell? And so I thought, well, maybe I left something on. Maybe I left, maybe the dome light stayed on or something. I don't know. So we took the battery and had it tested, and it was reading under 200 cranking amps. So it had a bad cell, and I thought, oh, okay. Because it started with the radio messing up. It kept draining the battery because it had a converter box behind it that kept pulling power from the battery. So I thought, well, it finally ruined the battery. So I put a new battery in it, and wouldn't start. Would not start. So I had it towed to Firestone, and they run a full diagnostics on it, and they get it there, get it off the truck and into the bay, and it starts right up. So they kept messing with it. They checked the starter, checked the battery, checked the alternator, all that good stuff. Then they run the full electrical systems diagnostics and could not find anything. It was starting all day yesterday. So I don't know what the heck's going on with it, but it's so I don't know if it had to reset itself. I don't know, but I'm just glad to have it back because now I can go to thrift shops again. And it doesn't have the chip on the key because I was thinking, well, maybe it's an anti-theft thing that once you disconnect the battery, it has to, you have to reset it. You got to turn your key so many times and do all this stuff. It works resets it with the BCM or BMC, the brain box or whatever. I don't know, but it was crazy. But I'm just glad to have it back. because now if I want to go get some more stuff, I can. So hopefully I can find some more. And since some of you are just joining, this is my one sale for the day. Oh, yes, it sold yesterday. And I just picked this up Monday. I paid 58 cents for it. I listed it for $39.99, and yesterday about 1 o'clock, give or take, and it sold about 3:30, 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon for $39.99 plus shipping. So I was like, yay! I heard that cha-ching, and I was like, oh yeah. I was dancing around going, I'm gonna love my job. Teresa's like, good for you. I hate mine. I'm like, well, if you do what I do. Oh. So, but yeah, that's the one sale. Gotta get that packed up and out. And like I was telling Shantae, hopefully I don't have any issues because the buyer messaged me saying, please package well so it doesn't get broke during shipment. And I'm thinking, I might go on my eBay and check their feedback to see if there's any issues there with them saying things are broke. I didn't get it till Monday, so if I would have had it, yeah, I would have. I forget what I was even doing Sunday. I don't even remember. We've been so busy trying to get, because in between eBay, we're redoing the kitchen. So taking old cabinets out, putting new ones in. We got new table and chairs coming. It's going to have that 50s look with the white checkered, because we have like a little tabletop jukebox thing, and we have a jukebox in the corner. The tabletop one looks like the one that you see at the diners, that you push the button and it operates the jukebox and all that. So we've been doing all that, getting new cabinets, staining, and it's been crazy. So moving stuff around, taking stuff out. But yeah, if I would have had that but would have been on Sunday, I probably would have had it. I would have listed it and it would have sold. It would have been yay. So, but I'm happy with that one sale. It's better than none. My kitchen currently has the McAllister's look. If you have a McAllister's, where they have all the metal signs everywhere and all the different, kind of like Applebee's, McAllister's, like that. I like those metal signs with different sayings, and so it's pretty cool. It's neat. It's different. My mom, when this was their house, it was ducks, country ducks, country ducks, blue and white, ducks everywhere. And I still have her glasses and her, can't think of the word, plates, bowls, what I'm talking about. Dinnerware. There you go. Still have all that up in the cabinet. And then it was apples. So I still have that too, in case I decide to change, but I doubt it. It's going to be a busy day today. I'm working through that mound of clothing I got from the last haul. So, plus I'm working through changing older listings over to calculated shipping. So I got a busy day. So hopefully they have a hangout today. I missed yesterday's or last night's. I was working. I just was out in my chair watching Storage Wars and listing from my iPad. Yeah, I still have the whole glassware set. Can't bring myself to get rid of it because it was my mom's, she passed in 97. So I keep a few things of hers around. So, like, I still have her coat and her dishes and some of her favorite cooking things. So, because I like to cook. Yep. Auction is tonight. We're back to doing it the old way with the photo album, and you got to go out of the video and click on the photo that you want to bid on and place your bid. So we tried it the live way, and it was just didn't. There was too much lag, too much, issues with the chat and the live. It just didn't sync up at the same time, and it was just. And everybody's, clocks and phones and tablets and all that stuff is different than mine. So it got to be a monotonous, or I should say fiasco. So we're going to just go back to doing it the old way. It's simple. It has the timestamps and all that good stuff. So But yeah, I hope y'all make it into. And if you're not sure, that's the Facebook page is Lots of Stuff Quarter Auction. And Strawberry's Second Time Around is our store who we sponsor the auction. I should say Teresa sponsors the auction because it's named after her. Yeah, I still every now and then I'll get my mom's coat. I still have my mom's coat, and I have a flannel of my dad's that I still wear. I still wear that flannel quite often. Um, so, and I have some of his tools. I have little things of theirs here and there that nobody else really had a use for, but I did. So I've got a lot of his stuff. My sister's got some of my mom's cooking stuff, her pans and things like that. I still have like her wooden spoons and just certain little things that I remember her wearing and using. So, but that's what I sold today. One item. It was a good item. I mean, it wasn't the huge home run. I'd say it was a triple. But I'm going to get that packed up, get ready for Valerie's. I'm sure she's probably got a mail call, so I want to watch that and get on the Picker Daily Hustle. So I'm going to get off here. You guys get out there and get to work, whether it be your JOB outside the home or your eBay JOB. Or if you're going thrifting, be sure to get out there, get to picking. You just never know what you're going to find. Turn over every rock, every nook and cranny. You might find that little hidden gem wherever you may be digging in at. So I will see you guys over on Valerie's show. Or Sally's, who's ever having it. I'll have to look and see. I think it's Valerie. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all you guys coming in and chatting and hanging out with me for a little bit and sharing some jaw flapping time and some coffee or whatever it is you might drink. Pepsi, Coke, tea, whatever. So you all have a great day. I'm going to get this item packed up and get ready for the Picker Daily Hustle. I'll see y'all later. Bye, everybody.